Hello, my fellow weirdlings. It's Margot. Have you ever asked yourself, why do we play hide the pickle? It might not be why you think. If you're ready to get your mind blown by one of America's weirdest Christmas traditions, keep watching. Why do you play hide the pickle? Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. The tradition of hiding the Christmas pickle is one of the strangest modern Christmas customs and seems to be growing in popularity in recent years. The Christmas pickle is an ornament shaped like a pickle that families treat as a game. The object of the game is to hide the pickle ornament within your Christmas tree after all the other decorating is done. On Christmas morning, the first person to find the pickle wins the reward. Some households let the pickle finder open the first present. In others, the pickle peeper will receive a special gift. But the best reward of all is that good luck will follow they who find the pickle all year. How do we know this ancient wisdom? Every pickle ornament tends to come with a copy of the Christmas pickle tradition story, often in the form of a poem. So where did this fascinating tradition come from, you may ask? And I may answer. What we do know, or seem to be pretty sure of, but that's always subject to change, is that in the 1880s, Woolworth stores started selling glass ornaments imported from Germany. Among these ornaments were some shaped like various fruits and vegetables. It's assumed pickles must have been included in that selection. At around the same time, it was claimed that the Christmas pickle was an old German tradition, and the legend we now know of the finder of the pickle ornament receiving an extra gift was apparently born. Because the story's been told for nearly a century and a half in the marketing of Christmas pickle ornaments, most people just took it at face value and assumed they were participating in a long-revered, old-world German tradition. Advertising wouldn't lie, right? Or even more so, why would this be something to lie about? However, in recent years, more and more evidence seems to show that this entire old world tradition is most likely a myth. In reality, most people in Germany have never even heard of the Christmas pickle. The ones that have probably had American relatives send them over from their local Woolworth. In fact, a YouGov survey taken in December of 2016 found that 91% of Germans had never heard of the Christmas pickle, let alone possessed one. So how did the story of the Christmas pickle materialize? There are actually several popular theories, and I can't guarantee that any of them are true. I guess you can just pick your favorite and go with that, or hell, make up your own. This first theory is decidedly much more American in origin than was previously believed. This story goes that during the American Civil War, a soldier was starving in a prison camp. On Christmas Eve, he was very close to death and begged a guard for one last pickle before his demise. The guard took pity on him and gave him the pickle. In an obvious Christmas miracle, that blessed pickle gave the dying soldier the strength to go on and on. Upon returning home, the soldier started the tradition of hanging a pickle on his family's Christmas tree every year from then onward. The next theory takes it way back to good old Saint Nick, even before he was a mythical creature. If you didn't know, Saint Nicholas in real life is said to have had almost unbelievable superpowers, which is why after he died he just kept going, flying around the world every Christmas to give gifts to deserving boys and girls, and unleashing holy hell on the naughty ones. In this tale, in which the Christmas pickle backstory takes a disturbing turn, a medieval innkeeper, emphasis on the evil, had killed two Spanish boys who were traveling home from a boarding school for the holidays and crammed their bodies into a pickle barrel. That evening, our intrepid hero, St. Nicholas, happened to stop by the same inn, and apparently had a hankering for pickles. He discovered the two corpses in the pickle barrel and miraculously brought them back to life. It's said the now pickled and zombified boys were even able to make it home for Christmas dinner. Not to cast aspersions on the veracity of this tale, but there actually is an old legend regarding St. Nicholas rescuing boys from a barrel, but that barrel was originally intended for meat pies, not pickles. That's not saying it couldn't happen twice, but do with this information as you will. Then there's the pickle for profit theory. This one takes us back where we began, at Woolworth's department stores in the 1880s. One thing Germans do have a long tradition of is making glass ornaments. Those ornaments became popular in America in the 1880s, after Woolworth stores began selling the imported decorations. It's thought that perhaps there was an abundance of random pickles among those ornaments, and an industrious salesman came up with the old world German tradition story to sell them to the many Americans with German ancestry. Whatever the origin, the tradition is spread across the United States and is still gaining popularity. Since that first batch of Woolworth's pickles, it appears that most ornament companies just write up their own version of the Christmas pickle tradition story and keep them pretty similar. A spokesperson for Old World Christmas, a shop that sells traditional mouth-blown glass ornaments, has stated that the pickle ornament has been the company's best-selling ornament for over 37 years. They print the origin story of the pickle tradition in every ornament box. The spokesperson added that the company's founder, Tim Merck, got his start importing German-made ornaments in the U.S. in the early 1980s. Merck wrote the company's version of the pickle tradition himself, though it's unknown where he got it from. Silke Maria Weineck, a German-born professor of German Studies and Comparative Literature at the University of Michigan, stated in an interview that the Christmas pickle doesn't really sound like a German Christmas tradition to her, as German Christmas traditions are pretty solemn. Giving the benefit of the doubt, she did note that cultures vary widely throughout different parts of the country, and it could be possible that hiding a pickle was a tradition in just one region of Germany, or even within just one family. She added that Americans are notoriously quick to claim something as a tradition. Of course, this doesn't mean that you should stop hiding the pickle. If you enjoy it, keep doing it. Americans have started a new tradition, and there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe we don't actually need something from the old world to dictate everything that we do in modern times. Maybe sometimes a pickle is just a pickle. That's all I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this story and will come back for more. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and bring your friends, family, COVID pod, cult members, invisible friends, or enemies. And if you have your own Christmas pickle, or have come up with a new tradition, tell us all about it in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching.